Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. My name is Parnika. On behalf of Sri Rama Bharati Public School online classes, I welcome you all here. Today we'll be talking about the GUI operating system, which is the second chapter of your book. So let's start. Do you know what is operating system? Operating system is a system software. In the earlier chapter, we read about what a software is. Software is that part of a computer which we can see but we cannot touch or hold in our hand. So software was divided into two parts. One was the system software, the other was the application software. The system software is that software which is very much important for a computer. So let's see. An example of a system software is an operating system. Operating system is a software that enables computer to understand the computer components and the commands given by the user. The operating system works as an interface between the user and the computer hardware. So if a computer hardware or the user wants to interact with each other, then the user first has to interact with the computer, then computer would be interacting with its devices. Once it has interacted with the devices, then the result will be shown to the user. So basically it's a link between the user and the computer hardware. Every computer must have at least one OS. OS means operating system. OS is the short form of operating system. So it is compulsory for each and every computer to have at least one operating system present in it. This is an examples of operating system. MS-DOS, Android, iOS, Windows, Linux, Unix, these are all examples of operating system. The logos which you are able to see on the screen are basically the logos of the operating system. Now, types of operating system. There are two types of operating system. One is the GUI, the other is the CUI. Once again, one is the GUI, which means graphical user interface. The other is the CUI, which means character user interface. So in this today we'll be talking about both of them. Let's see. GUI. GUI, full form of GUI is graphical user interface. The graphical user interface is a form of user-friendly interface that allows users to interact using a visual method. So it is a very interactive interface where the user can easily interact with the computer. GUI represent pictures, buttons and icons. In this, to give a command, user has to just select and click on a particular icon or the button. Nowadays, the interface which is being used by us is the graphical user interface. The example of GUI is Microsoft Windows, which is maximum being used by the users. Example of GUI. To open an MS Paint for drawing, we have to click on the icon of the MS Paint. As soon as we click on the icon of the MS Paint, the MS Paint interface will get open and we can easily do the drawing. So this is the interface of the Windows, which is there in front of your screen. This you can see, it is the Windows 10 interface. Okay everyone, moving forward, we'll be talking about character user interface. This was the interface which was being used earlier. Maximum of the users used to use this interface, but it was really difficult to operate. Let's see. CUI is a way for users to interact with the computer. It works by allowing the user to write commands as one or more lines of text that computer can understand. In this we had to write commands. If we want to open something, we have to write a command for that particular program to get opened. So it was really difficult for the beginners. So new users find it difficult because of its command line interface. Likewise, if we talk about a GUI, a beginner can easily operate it. But in case of CUI, it was really difficult for a beginner to operate CUI. MS-DOS is an example of character user interface. It is not that character user interface is nowadays not used. It is used, but they are only used by the experts. Okay, this is the interface of MS-DOS. Okay, everyone. So MS-DOS is an example, best example for the character user interface. So the operating system is divided into two parts. One was the GUI, the other was the CUI. The GUI are the ones which are installed in our mobile phones or in the computer. So that is a user friendly interface, which is graphical user interface. And CUI is normally being used by the experts or the coders who do the coding. So this is all about the operating system. In the next class, we'll be exploring what Windows is. Till then, stay tuned.